gonna jump right on in. This is gonna be part 2 of what I got for Christmas in 2022. If you saw part 1 or any part of part 1, because it was like going on 15 minutes long, I'm like, I talk a lot. It's what I do. You all are my friends. If you don't know who I am, I haven't properly introduced myself. My name is Mallory. Hello. Welcome to my channel. You might want to check out part 1 of this video. But yes, welcome. You want to become one of my friends, join that friendship circle, become a pal, a good old Mal pal. Subscribe and ring the bell to turn on click all notifications. And if you are a returning pal, be sure to give this video a thumbs up. I don't get out much, if you haven't noticed, and so when it's time to show y'all stuff, because I have stuff that I want to show you, I talk and I talk and I talk for like days on end in a single video. I'm not one of those people who can just be like, I got a t-shirt, I got a pair of socks, I got a CD, I got some makeup, I got, like, I can't, you know, people keep it short, sweet, and precise, and I've never in the 10 plus years I've been on YouTube have perfected that. I've watched thousands of people. I'm like, how do you do a haul? How do you do what I got for my birthday, what I got for Christmas, or whatever type of video? And like, where I walk away seeing every product that you have and had to show and wanted to share, and I know everything about it, and I don't feel like I missed out on any important information, and yet the video is like under 15 minutes. Sometimes it could be like anywhere to 15 to 30, but people tend to keep things so short, and I'm like, how? I'm sure you talk more than what is seen, and you edit it, and you like cut it down, but still, how? Like, this is a skill I'd love to possess, but I don't. And anyways, let's get into it. Like, kind of I will save the best for last, because like, you're gonna want to know. So I did mention I got 2 gift cards, and I am excited for the one because it's an Amazon gift card, and like, I have a lot of stuff on I have like a shopping list that acts as like a wish list, and I have a bunch of lists on Amazon, and I'm at that age, and I'm at a stage in my life where I want practicality. Like, I want things that are gonna like help me in life, and things that will hopefully last me a very long time before I need to replace them, and just, you know, things that I feel people should have that will come in handy, and I want, you know, for myself. So should I ever like fly the coop, someday I can bring like this stuff with me and like be already prepared. There's just a lot on my brain, right? But some of the things like I can share with my mom, and I was like, ooh, but I pick it in a way that I would like it and love it. So yes, I got myself a toolbox. This thing is fully loaded. Fully loaded. Oh my god, it is heavy. Sometimes I need a tiny screwdriver, or I just need something, and it's like, ooh, where'd the ruler go? Where did this go? Where did that? Ooh, you know, like, you just need stuff. And it's not that we don't have things, but we don't have everything. And what we do have is like scattered in a drawer, in a bucket, like in the living room, no, laundry room. Like, it's a bit messy. Like, we need to like hire an organizer to help us get our lives on track. But this Oh my goodness, can't get this thing out of here. I like that there's a handle for your wrist, like a little strap. It's not a handle, is it? It's a strap for your wrist. So if you're using this, or you don't want to lose it or drop it, especially if you're like high up on a ladder or a step stool of sorts, like step ladder. Oh my god, this thing is like in here for life. I got stuck on something. Not that I am someone who should be standing on tall ladders with my hands in the air, like I just don't care. But this is a measuring tape. And this part you'd clip like to your belt or whatever. It got stuck on a piece of fabric in that tiny little slot. But like I said, it's got a little wristlet action. And this is your typical measuring tape. I don't know if this one has it. I was gonna say fun fact. I saw a hack online, and I'm not seeing it, where it's like, oh, you know those little like triangles? There are triangles, but they're not the tiny little black triangles. Like the tiny little black triangles. I think it's on a measuring tape. They're like, that is the stud finder, like where you'd find studs if you're gonna like hang stuff on the wall. Maybe I should get me a stud finder to find me a stud. No, I'm good. But this, I don't know how to say this, so I'm just gonna spell it. Ooh, does this peel off? Because we love that. Oh my god, yes. If you're curious, I got this Santa, you know, he works for Amazon sometimes. And he knew I needed and wanted a tool box with tools. Like, do you know me to be like, yeah, let's get down with some tools? You turn 35 and you're like, it's gonna be a new year. What am I gonna do to improve my life? I'm gonna get tools. So it's ACOSEA. And this is a 5 meter or 16 feet. There's like two different, can you see that, measurements? We don't need to spend like 1,000 years on a tape measure, but here we are. I'm gonna shove it back in a little spot right here, and then these two pockets are empty, so if you needed or wanted to put stuff in there, and then flip it over. Ooh. This is what the bottom looks like. Ta-da! I think I saw a toolbox bag box. What are we calling this? That was like, didn't really come with a lot of tools, if any, and it was more money than this all combined. In a perfect world, where the logo is, would be my name. I'd have this thing embroidered. We have 3 pockets, and there's these clamp things, and there's a total of 4. There's 2 in each of the pockets. This is what they look like. They're plastic, and they're purple. Oh, something that I got that I didn't show or mention, but I'm going to mention it now because I forgot, was a new iPad case. My mom was like, because I asked for one, and she's like, do you really need one? And I'm like, hello. I'm like, the one that I have, a piece of the plastic broke off like eons ago. I'm like, it's getting frayed where like the threading is, like the magnet bit. Like I showed her all of its like, what was I gonna say? Where it's falling apart. I mean, it has a magnetic closure, and I noticed the other day when I undid it, like, the color has faded. I mean, I don't care. But it was just like, oh, a fun little thing that I noticed. And it's just not as, like, sturdy as when I first got it. And so it's the same exact case, except my mom, it came in rose gold, and I wanted another purple one. And so I'm like, can we please exchange this for purple? I mean, it's pretty easy to probably do a swap on Amazon. So the next couple of days, gotta do that. But yeah, because she was like, seriously? And then the more she thought about it, she's like, yeah, you use your iPad like all the time and like for everything. Like, you do kind of need a new protective case. Anyways, these musical instruments, hand exercises, clamps. What am I clamping? I don't know. Don't have a clue what I'm gonna use those for, but should I need a clamp? Or should someone need a clamp? I can say I got you covered. So there's 4 clamps, and then there's this, which is for hanging your pictures. It's a picture hanging situation. There's hooks and things. I don't know. Did I ever tell you about the time I was in Girl Scouts in the 3rd grade for like 2 minutes? And all I ever wanted, well, there's 2 things I really wanted. I think, and I don't remember because it was so long ago, I think each like Girl Scout troop, is it? Like you have like different groups, right? And then they'll all like go out and sell your cookies, you know, and you're like, it's like, I was gonna say stuff. I'm like, no, stop while you're ahead. I think it was like a crest, like a symbol for your specific chapter of the Girl Scouts. And I really, like, we could vote, right? And I voted on the seashell. It was like a white, like, conch shell. And I'm like, I want this on my vest. But no. And then the only badge I ever cared to, like, win and have, like, sewn onto my vest was the Ms. Fix-It badge. But I didn't hang around long enough to earn much. And whatever I did, I think my mom just like stapled it on. So I don't know everything as far as like terminology goes, but I know there's nails and screws and hooks, and well, I know like how to use things, even if I might not know the name. So this is going to be a little bit of an unboxing, like what's in my purse? No, what's in my tool bag? Not my boyfriend. Don't date those anymore. Get it? Tools. So I'm a single lady. You open it up, like it's structured kind of like a doctor bag. Like there's like a wire at the top, and you open her up, and what do we got? Oh, okay, fine. We got some pliers. Like I know these are pliers. So it's like a black and purple theme we got going on, and this is in its own little pocket, like on the inside, like you know how there's the pockets on the outside, because there's a little pocket that's empty. I guess you could put whatever you want in there. Then this thingy, a wrench, right? Like where you take the grooves and then you clamp it, and then you. Don't you love my way of explaining things? Then I have something I'd never seen before. And we have 1, 2, 3, 4, we have 5 of them. And they're the world's skinniest screwdrivers. They're like Phillips heads. Is there a flathead and a Phillips? The one that's flat, I'm assuming is a flat head, but then there's the one that's like the little like pointy star shape. I know when my mom is like, can I have the blah blah screwdriver? I'm like, and what does the bottom look like? So I'll try to show you. Like, see? Oh my god, that focus though. It's everything. And I don't know why there's these holes. And these tops. Like, what is this? I don't want anything to break, but they're a little loose. I'm like, what is going on? I got the world's skinniest. I might have said tiny. I feel like tiny and skinniest are best to describe those. Then we have how many? Hold on. While I try to figure this thing out. 1, 2, 3, like about 5. I'm calling them hooks. I don't know what is it. I feel like there's a baby like this end is smaller than that one, and like they're reversible in that way, and that you could take this and like hang it somewhere, and then you could hang something off of this. They probably have a name and a purpose. Maybe I got the purpose right, but don't know what they're called. But they're like a hook in a way. Oh my. Then I got what I called fancy bits to be funny because they're bits. That's what they are. But are they fancy? Oh wait, we got some Allen wrenches too. So there's these 2 sets. Hold on, I'm trying to show you guys. These 2 sets of bits. All different types of funky shaped screwdriver heads. Like, these are different sized. I'm just gonna call them flatheads and the Phillip heads. Then these are like stars and squares and little pointy doodads. They're my bits. And then we have the Allen wrenches. Oh, these are nicely like put together. There's gotta be a way to like open this and like have access to it, but I don't need them yet. I'm not about to find out, because what if I undo something and I can't put it back together? So what you do, if you didn't know, I'm gonna teach you what I know. And that is, you take a screwdriver like this, a nice handle, and then you take whatever bit you need and put it as the tip of the screwdriver, and then you can really like get in wherever you need to get into. But if you know what you need, so we have our short and chubby, and our talls and skinnies. Like, look at these little nuggets of a screwdriver. I don't know if the black is supposed to stay on or if that's just like to protect it, but I'm leaving it as it is for now. And then, because sometimes you just need a screwdriver and that's all you want, and no muss, no fuss. Here you go. You have a little sword fight. Trying to show you guys fun things in my life. We have a leveler. Woo woo. I know there's like a leveler app on the iPhones. I might have tried it once or twice for fun, because I'm like, does this really work? I do use the measuring one, but now I have my own measuring tape. But I think you can't be a proper like leveler. There's this flat bottom. I'm assuming that's. I made a joke to my mom. I'm like, now we can check my scoliosis. Is my spine evened out? No, I highly doubt it, but I was always fascinated by levelers. I just wonder if these holes are like you can, you know what? I'm at a construction site. I'm working on something. I might need a leveler, but not right now, so I'm gonna hang it and put it off to the side. Is that what these are for? Like, hold up. I might need to scrape something or spatula something or spackle, I think's the word, but not right now. I'm gonna put it on a hook. I'm calling those hooks. If you know anything about tools, comment below, inform me, correct me, fact check me. Ooh, we got a big one and a little one. If you get a hot flash while you're spackling, well, probably don't like wave these in your face if there's stuff on them. I think this is a monkey wrench. It's not, oh, this is like where you like can lock it. Hey, look at me learning as I go. Is this a monkey wrench or hold on, another baby little spatula? I'm just finding all sorts of things I didn't notice earlier. What I'm assuming is a monkey wrench. So there's this type of a wrench where with your finger, your thumb, you spin, 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 and it opens wide, and then you can adjust it to the right size of whatever the thing is that you're working on, and then again, yeah. Righty tighty, lefty loosey. I went on 2 dates with a gentleman in my 20s, and like this, you would lock it in place, and then and so he was driving me. I'm like a weirdo. He drove me home from our second date. There was not a third, but you know what? I enjoyed the 2 dates we had. And I was like, oh, like come out back, like see my backyard, whatever, my swimming pool. And like my mom was having trouble working on the grill. She was trying to like, I think remove the propane tank to like fill it up or get a new one. I don't remember. And she was struggling, and she's like, oh, hello there, like nice to meet you, blah blah blah, could you help me? And he helped her, and then he's like, righty tighty, lefty loosey. And we've been thankful for him and that every day since. But it was the first day. Why am I going to tell you about this date? 2 dates and all the things that I did wrong. But you know what? We're not going down that road. If you want me to tell you about dates I've been on, leave a comment down below and I'll tell you in a separate video. So, we got wrenches. Okay, I'm calling them wrenches. And a hammer. Some electrician's tape that was caught and flung itself. Like I was just talking about electrician's tape in a video that I filmed and then deleted because I have 2 hats that are too small for me, and my mom thought if we got some form of black tape, and the first thing that came to my mind was electrician's tape. And like, you know, like how some hats in the back it like has a snap closure. Those would be the hats, you know, the back. Am I making sense anymore? Probably not. Anyways, electrician's tape. I mean, you never know when you're gonna need it, but it's nice it comes in your toolkit so you don't have to like buy it. I could sneak this in the little like empty pocket if it'll fit. I don't think it'll fit. That's fine. This is my hammer. It's been a minute since I've hammered anything. But another side note, on one of the class this might have happened on more than one class field trip, but one of the class field trips that I went on as a kid was to our local quarry. And, like, we got to go play, like, with the rocks and, like, get the ba-boop-ba-doop. What the hell is that? You know, smashing things is beautiful. A great way to let your anger and aggression out. And no, yeah, we went to we went to 2 places. We got to smash rocks with melts and hammers, etc. And wear your protective eye gear, all of that. But it was the quarry one, right, where I was like, one of the moms was chaperoning, and she was like, you know, hanging out near me and like maybe 2 other people. And I'm like, and she's just like, never get Mallory angry. And I'm like, I'm trying to get the anger out. So, yeah. This is my hammer. It has a nice, like, look at the little, like, a nice grip. Again, there's that magical hole. Like, this seems a bit like, maybe that's why it's two-sided. Just imagine, like, these remind me of, like, something you'd use to, like, hang a shower curtain. But, like, imagine you walked into someone's bathroom and they had these, like, hooky things and, like, all these tools were hanging off of it. That would be creepy. Creepy. Don't want to hurt myself. But I got a hammer. Zip ties. Don't know when or where I would need these, or when or where I would use them. But I'm just excited. I have zip ties. We have some more screwdrivers. So we're looking at like a family of screwdrivers. We saw the babies and the teenagers. These are the mom and the dad. You can decide who is who. But I like there's like these, like, you know, something that's like got a good grip so you can like hold on to it. And they just feel like comfortable in my hand. And I like it. So moving along, last but not least is the dangerous stuff. Things to be careful with. Scissors. These are brand new, and usually brand new scissors are very sharp. But I feel these like feel like good solid scissors. I hope they are. In case you need to cut your electrician's tape. My razor blade. I don't own one, but now I do. And not only that, I have refill blades. I got a little excited and my mom was like, careful. I'm like, don't I know it? Not that I've had any incidents. I did cut my finger with a knife on Valentine's Day. I wasn't even dating the guy that gave me flowers. I did go on a date, but I don't even think that date happened yet. Again, another fun story for another video if you're interested. So we got our razor blades and our razor blade, scissors, electrician's tape, screwdrivers, a hammer, zip ties, wrenches, this funny universal screwdriver doodad, a leveler, and some scrapey spatula thingies. And that, everybody, is what is in my tool bag. Oh my goodness, will this close now? Oh, why does it feel? Don't tell me. That it's busted. Oh. A few. I think it'll be funny and fun when someone's like, what'd you get for Christmas? And I'm like, it's a little box. That was a workout, let me tell you. Doggies. Oh my goodness. One of the goodies is a Gifts of Gratitude. This is a holiday advent calendar, but not your traditional holiday advent calendar. And there's last year my mom found, if you follow, get back to my Instagram, found me on Instagram. Every day I opened up, like each day I opened a day. And my mom found probably, I think it was like on clearance or something in like a Marshall's or something like that, a Friends themed advent calendar. And it was like either it was like after Christmas or like a couple days before Christmas, not leading up to, is the main point of that. And I had fun because like Christmas comes and sadly it goes, but I still like every day got like a little trinket, a little gift, a little something, and I really thoroughly enjoyed it. And I'm like, I kind of like this tradition, and I'm thinking maybe next year I might like have one that I do like before Christmas and then like one after, or just continue like doing it after. I mean, I know there's some religions and people that like don't really get into the like birth of Jesus till like January. Like I know like in the Catholic Church, like you know how us I'm just gonna blab. Like retail, like if you work in retail, they start pumping that Christmas music 24/7, like way too early. So by the time the holidays roll around, you're like wanting to like use something in my toolbox because you can't take another minute of a Christmas song. And so it's just funny because in the Catholic Church, like I listen to all that kind of music like in the month of December and like leading up to Christmas and specifically on Christmas Eve and Christmas Day, and like they play it and sing it in church and it's lovely. And then Christmas like day is over, but the churches are still very festive, and like through and like to the middle of January they're still singing the hymns, the Christmas songs, Joy to the World, the whole 9 yards. And it's like, did you not get the memo? I used to think as a kid, but I think because in like the Catholic faith and other like Christian Orthodox type stuff, like Christmas is just getting started when it's ending for the rest of the world. And so, in that sense, like, I'm right on time with this advent calendar. So I do plan, this is like gonna be a surprise for me, just random things each day. It doesn't really go into specifics. This is the back if you want to pause and try to read. I don't feel like reading it to you. I don't know that my brain can fully focus, but I'm just like skimming to see if a word jumps out at me as like what could be in this, and not a clue other than gratitude. But why have one advent calendar when you can have two? I went cray-cray. I saw this. I'm like, ooh, yeah. I missed out last year. There was like at least 1 year, if not two, where I didn't have an advent calendar. And like, I never was big on them until I moved here. And this company, Unearthed Crystals, is where it was at for me. I'm like, every day, a new little crystal. And so there was crystals, there'd be little vouchers to get like $5, $10 off something of their website, or to get like, you buy something and get like a free item. And so these two boxes I'll be opening every day, filming, documenting it on my Awakening Butterfly Instagram account, which is at Mallory M. Elizabeth. And if it was something else, then I'd be sharing it on my down_with_dysautonomia Instagram account at Mallory Elizabeth. So, like, this box is gorgeous. Like, the other box was gorgeous. The first one that I had. And I saved it for a while because why not reuse and recycle? Reuse and or recycle. And then the following year I missed the boat. The big box like this sold out. So all that was left was like the 12 days of Christmas instead of the 24 days. But I got me a big one. There was two options. One was with a box and one was for without a box, in case you saved the box from the year prior. You could just, like, I guess, refill it. But I'm like, how is that keeping things, like, secretive? Like, that would, like, be a buzzkill, no? Like, wouldn't that ruin the surprise? But also, it was more money. I'm like, screw that. So yay! If you, oh my goodness, it's been ages since I've posted on my second channel, and the final present, I think I want to post it on my second channel. So we will see. If you want to know what it is, be sure to make sure you are subscribed to my second channel, Awakening Butterfly. You should see a logo, or like a, what do you call it, a profile pic that looks like my logo behind me, because unfortunately there are other Awakening Butterflies or things that are similarly named, so don't get it confused. Look for that and then click on the channel, and if you don't see this face, it's not my channel. So with that, I thank you so much for all your love and support, and for being here, for watching me unbox my toolbox bag, whatever we're calling it. You can leave all your comments, questions, suggestions down below. Check out the description box. Give this video a thumbs up. And turn on all your post notifications. And until next time, keep it quirky.